How's it going, boys? I'm just chugging this freaking jar of coffee right now. I'm getting back into drinking lots and copious amounts of caffeine. Getting a little freaking feral. Changing things up a little bit. Here we got 6 plates. That was super freaking quick. I'm doing 25 reps, so 6 plates in each side. Yeah. I think we're seeing good things. I think good things are happening. My calves definitely looking way more defined, way bigger since I started doing calf raises for my leg days. And obviously, I've been in progressive overload, freaking adding on more weight as time goes on. That's what you want to be doing. That's freaking, in my idea, that's the only way, you know? It's the only way! No, it is, for real though. Oh, okay. Full stack in these single leg hamstring curls, 150 pounds each leg. I got these new shorts from freaking Walmart, and I'm really liking them. They're very freaking stretchy, elastic, which I love. You know, I've been wearing the freaking same old, like, 4 pairs for God knows how long in all my videos. Freaking my pink shorts, my red shorts, my gray, pink, red, and, like, 2 pairs of gray shorts. So I got these shorts, you know. I've been trying to save my money, but honestly, freaking, if that means that I can only have 4 pair of shorts, like, what are we doing here? Like, come on, I'm spending my money on dumber things, on more useless things, but, you know, you can, you know what I'm saying. It can't be, I am cheap, but I'm not that cheap, you know. But yeah, so today's Monday. It's been raining all day, and I have to work outside, so I didn't end up working today. So, you know, I'm gonna hit a freaking push day. Just banging this video out, trying to catch up on my videos. I gotta leave to pick up Kaya soon. I'm gonna consume some pre-workout, as well as this jar of coffee. You know, like I said, I'm starting to drink more caffeine, more and more. You know, it's there's something special about being caffeinated, for your workouts. But that goes to say, I feel like you really can't do it every workout. You know, you can't really get fired up the same every workout. It might be more draining trying to, you know, get in that mindset of fired up if that's really not how you're feeling, you know. You know, you kind of just, if you're feeling down the dumps, you're feeling shitty, you're not feeling your best, it's kind of just best just to freaking express that, you know, whether it means, you know, you're a little grumpy, you don't want to talk to people, you know, just that's the way you are for the day. Here we got Kaya hitting 455 on the squat. Last week he attempted 465, he couldn't do it, but he came back and banged out that PR. So here we got my freaking giraffe looking ass squatting 365. I'm just focusing on freaking depth right here. And as you can see, I'm wearing a belt, which is definitely a change. I never wear a belt. I've been wearing a belt as of recently. You know, I hit my 635 deadlift with a belt on. I think I could do it without a belt, honestly. I did 625 without a belt. You know, I think it's just, you know, obviously just, you know, just protecting your back, protecting everything like that, you know, your core, your lower back, all that stuff. So, you know, if you can save that by simply putting a belt on, you know, why not do that? You know, play it freaking safe. I feel like I could have got like 9 or 10 reps here instead. I don't know. That was my 8th rep. That was a kind of challenging, that last rep I just did right there. But yeah, I don't know. I've been thinking about what if I just made my sets like 3 or 4 reps each, you know, try to go for more of the strength aspect. I'm not even doing a lot by 8 reps. It's not even a lot of reps. Like, I think here's like 6 reps, I want to say. Maybe 7 reps. I'm not sure. We'll find out here in a second. I haven't even been counting since this set started. I think this is like maybe like 3 or something like that. But yeah, same weight, 365. But yeah, guys, right now, you know, I bumped my dose of Masteron down and I upped my dose of Test up a little bit. And I'm sitting at around about 1,000 grams of carbs a day, which my trainer, he probably has had like 40 to 50 people in his training program. He was like, congratulations, Dick. You have broken the record, the Trained by Jay record, for the most carbs a day. So with that being said, we're going to be seeing some strength gain, some size gain. That's why I got to keep doing abs, training heavy abs. Just because, you know, if I'm putting on some size in the midsection, I want to still have big, thick, freaking abs ripping and tearing through my skin. I don't want to look freaking soft. Gosh, that's the last thing I want to happen. Same weight here, 365. You know, obviously doing it for less reps considering it's my 3rd set. Yeah, guys, I'm getting around 6,400 calories a day, so eating a lot of freaking calories because I need the energy. I'm putting on size, and you know, the more calories you eat, specifically carbs, the more energy you're going to produce. It's going to turn into ATP, blah, 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 blah. You know, you don't even need to freaking tell you guys shit that you already know, or maybe you don't know, but if you don't know, then there you go. Free knowledge, yes. 335 right here, kind of a pencil neck weight, bumping it down a little bit, you know, just so I got like 10 reps here, so I can knock out some more reps. You know, I'm happy. I'm happy with it because a couple leg days ago I did 365 for 10, which is, you know, oh Nick, you know, you're doing it for 8 this time. You know, you lost strength. But if you go back a couple videos and watch me do the 10 reps, notice the depth difference. Okay, notice I'm not going down ass to shins. I'm going down like parallel to the ground. Okay, which, you know, you don't want to freaking progressive overload and then come to find out your depth sucks. You know, then it's like, okay, well, now we have to strip the ego, bump the weight down, and do it correctly, and then work our way back up. Don't make that mistake. It's the same mistake I made freaking months ago, probably almost a year ago. And it's freaking embarrassing, you know, it's frustrating. Here we got a 190-pound dumbbell. I'm just doing freaking RDLs, you know. Surprisingly, I haven't been feeling the tightness and soreness from deadlifting the day before this video. I didn't take a rest day at all. I just hopped right into it the next day. So yeah, you know, I recorded everything in this workout except for 3 sets of hip abductors. Didn't record that, you know. No, not really a specific reason, just didn't really get around to it. I freaking love the way the hip abductors make me feel, especially if I put it in if it's after my squats, you know. Because I get very tight hips when I squat. Almost to the point where it's like I don't want to squat, but it's not as bad. That's how it was. That's why I took a break from squatting and I started a hack squat, but that ended up hurting my knees like a lot for some reason. So, plus I'm too freaking tall for the hack squat machine. I realized my hack squat sucks. It's terrible. Like I was seeing, dude, there's this girl, she's like, shout out to her. She's tiny. She's like 5'4" and probably 110 pounds. She's a freaking beast though. She's doing 6 plates on each side of the hack squat. And am I heavy? Or no, sorry, she's doing 5.5 plates, not 6. 5.5, close enough. I was doing 6 for like 7 or 8 reps. And then I see this freaking 5 foot freaking 4 tiny girl doing 5.5 plates. I'm like, oh, the video's over. Okay. Sorry. I gotta go. Bye.